A very good evening to all the viewers and listeners of the Rainbow Mizo Channel. This is Linda, and in today's news we will be talking about the situations occurring in Manipur. I believe that we are aware of the shocking incident that took place in Lamka district yesterday. That very incident confirmed that the Zofas, the Kuki-Zo, are not safe in Manipur, and also the National Investigation Agency has abducted 7 Zofas from Lamka town, said by the ITLF. A complaint was submitted to the police on the 8th July 2023. The complaint was submitted by the girl's father, Mr. Hizam Kulajit Singh, age 53, a resident of a Meitei-dominated area called Sagolbantera Tongram Laikai. In the beginning, Mr. Kulajit Singh believed that his daughter, Miss Luwang Biling Thangambi Hizam, was forced to elope with a young man of 20 years old. Hizam Himajit Singh, a resident of Kaisampat Mutum Laikai, a Meitei-dominated area, saw an FIR under the IPC section 366, 36834 were registered against Mr. Hizam Himajit Singh. According to the complaint, Mr. Hizam Kulajit Singh on 6th of July around 9:20 a.m., his daughter Miss Luwang Biling Thangambi Hizam missing and remain untraceable till that. He further accused Mr. Himajit Singh, a resident of Takil Kolam Laikai, of kidnapping his daughter to be his wife without her consent from Kaisampat Mutum Laikai. He further stated that he highly suspected the said Mr. Himajit had hidden his daughter away somewhere unknown to the girl's family. The boy's parents are suspected of a collusion with their son. Miss Luwang Biling Thangambi Hizam is a student. Every day she would go for physics tuition at coaching center in Kaisampat Mutum Laikai. Even on the late day, her father had dropped her at the coaching center at 7 a.m. She was supposed to finish her tuition at 8 a.m., but she failed to reach her home even after 8 a.m. Worried, the father called her through mobile phone. On the phone, Miss Luwangbi told her father that, "I will come back soon." A few minutes later, the father called her up, but the daughter's phone was switched off. According to the police progress investigation report, while they checked CCTV footage installed in the Manipur Rural Bank, it was confirmed that his daughter sat on a motorcycle KTM bike driven by Hizam Himajit Singh, aged 20 years, of Takil Kolam Laikai, who is known to the complainant, and they rode off from the front of coaching center. After he lodged a report with OCIPS on 6 July 2023 regarding the kidnapping of his daughter, namely Luwang Thangambi Hizam from Kaisampat Mutum Laikai. However, the complainant and his father of the accused requested the OC Imphal police station not to register a regular case. As of now, he did not want to disclose the matter to public for the reputation of his daughter and wanted the police to rescue his daughter early. So with the police team proceeded towards Nambol and Bishnupur site for inquiry. Police also sent out hue and cry message to all police stations in Manipur. Later on, as to whereabouts of his daughter and the accused person was not known during the given time on 8 July 2023. He again lodged a report with CO for investigation and take up legal action against the accused person and his parents, and also rescue his daughter. Visited the spot, it was found located at Kaisampat Laikai, inspected it and drawn a rough sketch map of the PO with index where the accused person and the victim girl rode out from the front of Manipur Rural Bank. Examined the teacher, namely Kumantem Nara Singh of 48 years old, son of KH Khannem Singh of Kairan Bikok Mayay Laikai. The 25th September 2023 picture of the two missing youth have gone viral in the social media, stating that they have died. After learning that the father's complaint and result of the police investigation have crossed in many points, the Meitei students have accused the Kuki-Zo militants of killing the missing youth and performed a fresh round of protests throughout Imphal Valley. These protests have resulted in many injuries upon the students. From the evidence shown by the police investigation, it can also be concluded that Mr. Himajit had given a right to Miss Luwang B, and then without her consent, as stated by Mr. Hizam Kulajit. Mr. Himajit tried to forcibly marry her when the girls rejected him. Himajit perhaps took her to an isolated place and killed her, and then killed himself, or as connected possible outside Manipur. However, the Meitei student do not ponder upon any other possible conclusion except accuse the Kuki-Zo people who live many kilometers away from Kaisampat Laikai, the place where the missing couple were last seen. Another abduction 27 July 2023 afternoon in order to investigate the whereabouts of Ms. Luwangbi, Lingtong Ngambi and Mr. Pizam Hemanjit, a team of CBI under Special Director Ajay Paknagar reached Infal. It was fervently hoped that legal investigation was done, and if there is any murder, the murderer would be duly punished. However, despite all hopes and wishes, a very strange turn of event took place on Sunday afternoon, the 1st October 2023 in Churachandpur District. Much later, it was declared that the 7 Kuki-Zos were arrested as suspected for the murder of 2 Meitei youth. The most shocking thing, even to the intent of almost being ludicrous, was that amongst the suspects arrested were 2 minors and 2 ladies. Furthermore, when the 7 persons were so-called arrested and taken away, the local authority of Churachandpur District were not informed whatsoever, and there were no female police officer to arrest the female suspect. Also, lastly but not the least, there were no juvenile police to arrest the minors too. So bluntly speaking, the 7 Kuki-Zo peoples were abducted under the pretense of investigation. This abduction made us lose all hopes and legally and fair investigation and fair trial. It has broken our hearts. Why are we the Mizo Kuki treated so lowly? Don't we also deserve the protocol served to all the citizens of India? The Kuki-Zo in Manipur share a bloodline with the Mizos in Mizoram. We are one family, so we are deeply aggrieved by what behalf upon our people in Manipur. We the Mizo from Mizoram cannot apprehend why these Kuki-Zos were abducted. If India still considers them as her children, members of her family, then we expect a fair trial for them. As learned from the notice released by the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum ITLF, the abduction are none other than national investigation agencies NIA in relation to this abduction. ITLF, after a joint meeting with various civil society organizations, has declared an indefinite shutdown from 10 a.m. the 2nd of October 2023. This abduction shocked me to the very core, as learned from the notice served by the ITLF. Only after the abduction, our brothers and sisters who are the Mizos of Manipur, also known as Kuki-Zo, are not safe. Their constitutional rights are not greatly violated and humanitarian law violation. It is appealed to the UNO, UN Human Rights Council, the Amnesty International to investigate what's going on in Manipur. Can civilian person be abducted anytime, any day? As per the ITLF notice, this is abduction. If it is right, can you see any difference in the behavior of the NIA and the terrorists or human traffickers? We demand an explanation from the Home Ministry. Just because the Meitei protested, agitated, last with the security forces, and accused Kuki-Zo of murder is the machinery of the Indian government to turn the wheel accordingly. Just because there are many Meiteis holding Manipur government place and CM resident, are the Kuki-Zos used as a tool to lose the raging fire of violence in Manipur?